Hey guys, welcome to PAFF Now, your all-access pass to the 33rd Pan-African Film and Arts Festival. I'm your host, J. Tasha St. Cyr, and we are wrapping up an incredible first week. But if you missed anything, don't worry, I've got you covered. As well as talking about our Super Bowl 59. Let's go, Eagles! So don't worry, we're going to dive in today's episode. We kicked off a star-studded opening night featuring Magazine Dreams starring Jonathan Majors. The energy was electric and the red carpet was filled with filmmakers, artists, actors, and special guests celebrating Black cinema. Let's roll the clip. We celebrated Black literature with a book signing at Malik Bookstores inside Westfield, Culver City. Kindred Curations, Parables and Paradigms for Freedom, Black World Making to Reclaim Our Heritage and Humanity by the amazing Ida Davis. And if you didn't know, her auntie is Dr. Angela Davis. Also, last Friday, February 7th, at the Baldwin Hills Crenshaw Cinemark Theater, we transformed it into a heaven for poets and artists at the Spurkenwold Fest, presented by Diverse vs. LA. And the night was full with powerful performances, spoken word from the soul, and artists from all over the world.
Storytelling is the center of civilization building. It's a powerful tool.
When you understand power, when you understand subjugation, when you understand freedom movements, you're going to understand that, again, piece that we have survived this before. We have taken care of each other before. We're going to do that again. And it really isn't turning to Black and Indigenous folks that we're going to carry ourselves through moving forward.
The PAFF Institutes, sponsored by Stocker Street Creative, kicked off with a Young Hollywood panel where Gen Z, Noah Abbott, Cedric Joe, Choice Brown, and Layla Crawford talked about a powerful conversation of how digital platforms inspired the next generation to think big and break barriers. This panel made one thing clear: young people are using their voices to change narrative, and that's what PAFF is all about. But while our panels are inspiring the next wave of creatives, let's dive into the heart of the theater with Sharice Ford.
That's right, J. Tasha. This is Sharice Ford, the 6-foot publicist, and I'm here live in Culver City at the Culver Theater. And speaking of powerful stories, one of the most anticipated screenings here at the festival is Mount Mutombo. Mount Mutombo is a must-see documentary that follows the legendary Dikembe Mutombo's incredible journey from growing up in the Congos to becoming an icon, both on and off the basketball court as a true humanitarian. But this film is not just about basketball. It's about purpose, legacy, and using your platform to create real change. Through interviews with teammates, coaches, family, and others, we get to see how far his life extended beyond the game. And there's another thing that you guys could stay in store for, because we are giving away free Mitchell & Ness Mutombo jerseys during this experience to anybody who shows up for the film. The festival is a game changer. It's a platform where Black stories are celebrated and given the spotlight that they deserve. It means everything. How does it make you feel to be here with your film?
It makes me feel amazing. This is my second festival in person for my very first film, and I'm excited to just be here and network with different creative, like-minded individuals and see amazing art and just get the experience, because everybody comes together for something so beautiful like art and storytelling, and I think that's just something magnificent.
And tell us a little bit about your film.
My film is called Encrypted. It's about a young girl who's put into therapy, and she's forced to work through her inner child trauma and heal her wounds. She doesn't want to. She's very resistant to it, but it explores the ideas of how the Black community doesn't really talk about these things like mental health and, you know, traumas and wounds that are just left to never heal, and we suffer from them later in life. And it explores, you know, different topics like abuse and just things that we don't ever talk about. And throughout the whole session, she's forced to like peel more and more layers of her guard down and face those demons that has been controlling her entire life. And it also teaches us the importance of why we should do that, because there are consequences when you don't.
This festival is more than just screenings. It's about building connections, celebrating culture, and amplifying Black voices in cinema.
Yes, Cherise, that's correct. I had the pleasure of producing this film that was written and created by Del Resegini, and it stars V. Bozeman, Grammy Award winner Eric Bellinger, our PAFF Millennial Ambassador DJ Damage, and a new fresh face, Jason Devon. Also, you may have seen Paula Jai Parker and Fizz in this film, just to name a few. But this film dives into a singer who once had a bright future falls victim of a music business at a young age. A decade later, despite an addiction and depression, she rises again with the help of a special friend and her God-given gift of voice. This spotlight screening is presented by BET Plus, and it will premiere Thursday at 9:30 p.m. with a red carpet starting at 8:30 p.m. That's right, Soul of a Sister, my film, is airing Thursday at the Pan-African Film and Arts Festival. But my favorite part of the evening was Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime. His performance was rich with hidden messages and symbolic gestures, reflecting his artistic depth and ongoing narratives. From Samuel L. Jackson to Serena Williams, Kendrick Lamar's storytelling aligns beautifully with the creative spirit of the Pan-African Film and Arts Festival, and his ability to weave narratives of Black identity, struggles, triumphs, cultures mirrors the theme of PAFF and its richness in African and diaspora storytelling through art, music, and performance. Kudos, Kendrick Lamar, our Los Angeles own. So we'll be here all week bringing you more of best Black cinema, art, and culture. Make sure you guys follow on social media and tag us at PAFF NOW. Can't wait to see you guys on the next episode. I'm your host, J. Tasha St. Cyr.